Okay, everybody, listen up. I apologize if there's some issues with the sound quality. It's pretty windy out here, so the microphone might be picking that up. We'll find out soon enough. At any rate, I'm sure most of you are aware that the majority of the animals that we tend to consume for food rely on grains for their feed until time of slaughter. Well, according to what I heard just today from, Doug and Stacy, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, beekeepers all over the country have experienced collectively together an 80% decline in beehive population just over this past winter alone. Bees are the number one pollinators for plants, and that includes grains. If there is no grain to feed the animals that we tend to eat, then there won't be any meat for us to eat. That's not even including all the culling that has been done and is continuing to be done even now. Main staple meats. If this trend continues, 80% loss this past winter, if we have 80% of what's remaining each year gone, well, it's not going to be very long before we don't have any bees to pollinate anything. The only things that we might be able to hopefully rely on would be moths and hummingbirds. I'm not really sure exactly how plentiful those are, to be honest with you. I know there are definitely not many butterflies left in this country. I've seen the decline of them. I can remember when I was a kid, even a teenager, where my parents live now, it was not at all uncommon to see their property full of butterflies. Now, you almost never see any. It was not at all uncommon at nighttime, during the warm weather months, to see almost no space in the nighttime sky that did not occupy a firefly or a lightning bug. You still see them out there, but their numbers have dramatically declined. Way bad. Okay, now, could be anything. I think it's likely pesticides and all this gunk that these people are spraying in the air every single day that we live. We were told a few years back that 2025 was going to be the year of basically decrease in population. How it was going to happen, we weren't told. If it was going to be deaths, if it was going to be people leaving the country, some combination of these two. But looks to me, if this is accurate information, which I do believe it is, it was even newsworthy, we see this kind of a decline continue in the bee population, we're going to be starved to death. And it may be as soon as this year. So, my suggestion, go online and find out what kinds of flowering plants that you can plant on your property that will bring in pollinators. Whatever pollinators there is left in your community, plant what you have to plant to get them there. Till next time, stay sick of it, do something about it, get ready, because it's going to be way more than a bumpy ride that we got coming.